Hello folks, Angel here. Today I'm going to show you level 25 skills and just give you a quick rundown of which are my personal favorite and why they are my personal favorite. So this is mainly for anyone that is looking to improve a certain class and you want to know what the level 25 skill is about. Alright, so let me show you Berserker's one quickly. I like this one because as you can read here it says move and attack in real time. So when Z time is activated, you still move at normal speed and attack at normal speed, where everybody else is slow. Firstly, it looks so cool. That was the main thing that attracted me to this skill. It looks cool. You are running around, looks like it just looks cool. If you've ever seen a level 25 Berserker, they've probably got this skill, and this was the one skill that actually made me fall in love with the Berserker way back when I started playing Killing Floor 2. So really nice skill. Attack in real time and gain 25% of your total health. Okay, it's attack in near real time. So it's almost similar to this, but you get 25% more of your health. Yeah, between the two, that's my favorite one. And it looks cool. Honestly, if you've ever seen this somewhere, just trust me, you'll know when you see it. It's awesome. For the Commando, Professional, when the world slows down, you don't. Reload Commando weapons at full speed and switch Commando weapons twice as fast. Now, where this is nice, the Commando, as you guys might be aware, Z time extension, 6 seconds. That's a lot of extension time. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you keep getting headshots, you can extend it even more. Alright? So, let me give you an idea of why this is a cool level 25 skill to use. Most of the time when you are playing Commando, you are shooting a lot. So a lot of your guns will either be almost empty or the magazine might be currently empty. So as soon as Z time activates, you can reload your weapons quickly. So as soon as Z time activates, you can reload all your weapons, and just before Z time is over, you are ready to get back into the fight as quick as possible. This one I'm not such a big fan of it. Do 3% more damage with Commando weapons and shoot 3 times faster with all guns. It comes down to personal preference, but I like this one because you know as soon as the Z time is finished, you are locked and loaded and ready to lay down some covering fire for your guys. If they increase this damage percentage to like 30%, then I would definitely go for this one. But this one definitely for me. On support, now as I said, support is your damaging class, so I will go with the one that gives me more damage. And this gives your team more damage. I'm not a big fan of Safeguard, with 5% more armor for you and your nearby friends. Nah. Make the most of time with a 15% increase to all damage for you and your friends nearby. Alright, you can see this little icon. Remember that icon, the 3 bullets flying, is just above your XP bar in red. Whenever Z time is activated. Well, you will actually see it there before Z time, so when you do go into Z time, you will it will be activated, but just check that you've got that little icon there. It works like a aura. Field Medic. Now this one is if you want to heal more in Z time, but I like Sedative, because with one dart you can effectively stop a Scrake or a Fleshbound in his tracks. And that for me is unbelievable power, because it will do one of two things. It will either set up a big threat, it stops him in his tracks straight away, firstly. Secondly, if you've got a sharpshooter that knows his business, you will be able to get a headshot easily on the Fleshbound or the Scrake that you just stopped, because they are still standing and they just drop their head, so it's an easy headshot. So between these two, Sedative is definitely the one for me, and as you know, I don't take this one, so your actual HP healing with my medic is better already. So that extra 20%, yes, it can make a difference, but being able to stop a Fleshbound or a Scrake dead in his tracks means a bit more for me. Demolitionist. Now, as I said, I am not a big fan of shooting 400 times everywhere with a Demolitionist, and so I'm not going to take the faster reloading. Yes, it will help. It will especially help with the bazooka, for instance, so you can get a second shot off. For me personally, I still like the nuke, which leaves like a after effect after the explosion. Just be careful with this that you don't try and shoot too far, because remember the projectile still needs to travel to where it needs to make impact for you to get that nuke effect. So just always keep that in mind. Firebug. For this one I would say go with this. Any Zeds that dies from your fire weapons in Z time will explode into a fireball, setting anything in the explosion on fire. So in a group that will be absolutely devastating. You're on fire, well, not literally. Firebug weapons used in Z time will fire close to real-time speed. Now, the only gun I can think about that this will really help is the microwave, but I would rather go with this one. Yet again, personal preference. I do know some players that do like using this one, but for me personally, I'm not saying it's the best one, I would go with Arsonist. Gunslinger. For me, all in all, it will be Uber ammo. You can't run out of ammo with gunslinger weapons during Z time. This, in short, what it means, as soon as Z time is activated, the ammo in your magazine does not get depleted. You still shoot slightly slower because you are in Z time, but if you have the 50 caliber pistols out, or the 500 pistols as I like to call them, you can effectively just start shooting like crazy with those. And I have wrecked hordes of Zeds with when this skill activates, and then just as soon as it's done, you just reload your 50 cals and off you go again. Fanfire with fanfare. Shoot 3 times faster with gunslinger weapons in Z time. Now, no, I don't like this one. That's just personal preference. I don't like that one. So, Uber ammo, I'm sold on that one. Now, Sharpshooter. This is completely up to the player. Mine's actually wrong. Needs to be on knockdown power. This is also personal preference, because the one just increases your stun power of your weapons and the other one increases your knockdown power. Now, the reason I'm going with the knockdown power, most of the time you are gonna one-shot a Scrake anyway. You're gonna blow his head clean off if you've got this one activated and that one and you're just shooting heads. Alright? The knockdown one I take especially for flesh pounds, because what it will do, it will stop him in his tracks and he will drop to the ground, and yet it won't make it easier for you to get a second headshot. What it will do is it will give your Demolitionist a few seconds to finish reloading the bazooka to get another shot off on the flesh pound. Alright, plus he's not charging towards you with his arms in front of his chest, so it's a more a defensive kind of skill to take. You can go with this one. This will stun him and he will remain standing, but yet again, personal preference, and for me, I'm not saying it's the best one, I'm just saying that this one works much nicer for me. I hope this has explained some of these skills to you guys a bit better, and given you, well, my personal view on how they work and which ones might be slightly nicer, and so forth. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.